你丫的
Arsenal, but right here he lands this. That is a walk-off knockout if I have ever seen one.
她是中国百年难遇的拳坛黄飞鸿，年仅19岁就在国际拳坛拿下18战18胜16次 KO 的耀眼战绩。尤其是她拥有一双虎虎生威的铁拳，无人能敌，总能在擂台上演暴揍外国选手的精彩戏码。不管是世界冠军还是各个国家的精兵强将，都很难在她面前撑过3回合。此人就是来自中国新疆战斗民族的泰伊拉克。别看他拥有青少年般的稚嫩脸庞，就以为他实力一般。实际上，泰伊拉克已经在格斗擂台上闯荡了10年之久，少年时期就被格斗教练相中，进行正规化的系统训练。故此，有一些没见过世面的老外都纷纷嘲讽，这只是一位没有发育好的高中生罢了，有什么资格在竞争残酷的国际擂台上打比赛？结果走上擂台上的他越战越勇，连战连捷，摧枯拉朽般的重拳打得老外们嗷嗷惨叫，痛苦哀嚎。只有挨过打的选手才明白这是多么恐怖的中国少年。今天泰伊拉克即将面对的老外可属实不简单，此人就是韩国格斗天才金韩瑟。由于从小被娇生惯养，再加上他拥有极佳的格斗天赋，同样是19岁的年龄，却在韩国拳坛拿下了13连胜战绩。故此，金韩瑟就公开嘲讽中国选手们都是瘦弱不堪的细狗。如果要跟自己打比赛，需要提前准备好救护车，因为只有被打断肋骨晕倒擂台，才是中国选手们的最终归宿。
我实在搞不清楚，中国人连泡菜都吃不起，为何还要打拳？他们在我的面前就像一个骨瘦如柴的猴子，我敢保证，我一拳肯定能打翻10个中国人。
面对如此嚣张的发言，中国选手泰伊拉克微微一笑，毕竟韩国人都喜欢赛前口出狂言来搞人心态，只有在擂台上正面碰一碰，才知道谁才是最强者。好了，废话不多说，为了让更多中国人看到泰伊拉克的精彩表现，麻烦各位帅哥美女长按3秒点赞，小编祝各位早日赚到100万。随着裁判一声令下，比赛正式开始。红色短裤就是中国选手泰伊拉克，灰色短裤就是韩国选手金韩瑟。可能是金韩瑟的嚣张发言激起了泰伊拉克的怒火，比赛才刚刚开始，泰伊拉克就举着拳头疯狂逼近对手内围，看着这副架势，简直要将金韩瑟生吃活剐才肯甘心。不过好在金韩瑟的反应力比较快，才及时躲开了泰伊拉克的凶猛重拳。从现在起，金韩瑟再也不敢再小瞧中国选手。
Certainly shades of Leon Edwards with the way he throws that head kick with very little setup and little tell on it. I mean, incredibly dexterous hips from Noraja.
Talking of dexterous, he's ambidextrous. He can actually right with both his right and left hand. He'll switch stances, as he did on cue. And he's got big old hammers. Size of those.
从泰伊拉克出招动作来看，明显有着中华传统武术的影子。尽管被金韩瑟一一躲开，但是也起到了威慑作用。金韩瑟这家伙在擂台上来回游走，根本不敢跟泰伊拉克正面拼拳换脚，只能慌忙逃窜来寻找合适的反击机会。就算泰伊拉克目前没有拿到绝对比分优势，凶狠凌厉的拳脚也将金韩瑟压制得喘不过气。
The spinning stuff coming from Noraja to sort of play itself out, then cracked him.
Yeah, Kim has won 9 of his last 10, 3 in a row. One of those on Road to UFC, where he got a first-round submission over John Adahar. Oh, they are swinging.
Oh! Both these two showing off very good chins as well. I mean, each of them are eating some big shots.
Kim just missing the targets, but barely. Good level of activity now coming back from Kim.
Oh! Kim's like, no.
随着比赛持续进行，相信各位观众发现了一个问题，那就是为什么中国选手泰伊拉克出招动作这么慢？这很难做到精准命中，绝对碾压。那是因为这场比赛属于次重量级的比赛，大家都知道，量级越大，力量越恐怖。泰伊拉克可以失误无数次，但是金韩瑟不能失误一次，一旦被重拳重腿命中，那都是毁灭性打击。
Oh! Man, these two are absolutely swinging, both of them connecting well.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of heat behind these shots.
The straight shots of Kim. Oh my goodness, a tomahawk elbow.
Oh, that's nice, that connected. He's been looking for it.
Looking for a Showtime kick or a Showtime punch there. Get creative.
These guys are standing in the pocket, looking to close the lights out early. Good Lord.
Defense is not a word.
根据双方的表现来看，明显是泰伊拉克占据上风。因为从比赛开始到现在，泰伊拉克打法激进却不失防守，这也导致金寒色短时间内很难扳回比分优势，并且一旦金寒色露出致命破绽，都会被泰伊拉克抓住机会一击毙命。这也是为什么金寒色如此唯唯诺诺不敢进攻的原因。总体来说，无论是泰伊拉克的出拳力量，还是距离把控，都做到了绝对碾压。
Undeterred is Nuraja.
Well, these are both very exciting prospects. In with an elbow.
I listened to the crowd there at the PI in Shanghai. I mean, you'd think that there were 3,000 people there.
They're certainly making up for their lack of numbers with serious volume.
Superman left hand by Nuraja.
Lee Thomas fans letting them carry on, no problem. This is a really even fight.
Very
it feels
even
it. I'm pretty caught up in the emotion of it, to be honest. Last 10 seconds, that went by in a flash. An Amari roll there from...
Looking for the Imanari, I mean.
Yeah, Nuraja.
比赛来到第二回合，首回合占据上风的泰伊拉克明显不想轻易放过对手，这回合依旧是加强自身攻势来给金寒色施加压力，并且泰伊拉克完全做到了精准命中，不会浪费每次出拳的体力。反观金寒色，此时已经急得满头大汗，不知如何是好。每次反击都是仓促应战，很难找到泰伊拉克的防守漏洞。如果比赛持续进行下去，金寒色被击倒读秒是迟早的事情。
Not all shots are landing.
Interesting note that Nuraja is the cousin of UFC Academy graduate Mahashata. They apparently tried to kill each other in sparring, and after watching that first round, I can well believe.
Absolutely. He needs to be really careful when he's throwing his two. He is dropping he's dropping his lead right hand, which is going to open him up to the counter with that left hook.
These low kicks from Kim could be telling.
Connects flush there. I mean, when he throws right down the pipe.
Oh, that's a lovely right hand from Nuraja. That's a big connection.
These guys don't believe in guards.
Well, they're both having success now. Who has the stiffer chin? We're about to find out. This is phone booth fighting in the road.
就在此刻，金寒色体力状态不佳，就连保持身体平衡都是一个大问题。泰伊拉克正是抓住这个好机会，一肘命中金寒色下巴。只见金寒色轰然倒地，再也无法起身继续战斗。台下的中国观众看到这一幕，真是激动坏了，因为他们完全无法预料到来自中国的19岁少年会打出如此残暴的 KO 名场面。
Well, I think we found ourselves a prospect.
最后公布比赛结果，泰伊拉克成功 KO 对手，赢下最终胜利。大家认为中国选手泰伊拉克表现如何呢？欢迎在评论区留言讨论，我们下期再见。